Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, ROBLOX Games. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the ROBLOX POSER edit. Somebody did request me to do this, and I'm really excited because I haven't done a tutorial in a while. So this is the edit that I'm going to be showing you guys how to do.
I'm so for real. You in the presence of a queen, you supposed to kneel. Don't even need to post a reel. You should know it's real. You want the smoke for real. Don't make me leave you just tripping like you broke it here.
So that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do. And what you need, of course, what I use for this is CapCut. And this is going to be a CapCut tutorial. So once you're on CapCut, you're going to go to templates right here under home. And then you're going to search up POSER. And then you want to find the one that has the music. It doesn't matter what it is, as long as it has the music. I'm just going to choose this one, and it'll download. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to replace the pictures with just like a black or white thing. It doesn't matter what you put in there, but you cannot do it if you just keep it. So you have to change it. So once you have that, you've changed everything in here, you want to click ratio and you're going to push 916. So then what you're going to do is you are going to take out all the curse words. So I'm going to do that really quick. So then I have all the curse words out. You're going to add your ROBLOX clips in. So I'll put the emotes that you have to use on the screen. And you're gonna join a catalog avatar creator. I already have the clips made because of course I've done this edit before. I'm just gonna grab those real quick. Okay, so I have this, and we're gonna put it up here as like a reference picture. I want you guys to screenshot this, so just put this in and put this until the girl starts talking, and then make it bigger a little bit. And then you want to duplicate this, and then you just want to mess around with the colors. It just depends on what color your character is. I chose orange because my character's main colors were orange. So you want to go to color wheel, and I just say pro, but we're just going to screen record this because some of the other stuff that we have to use is pro. So you're just going to have to screen record it. So my character is orange, so I'm using the same clips and everything. So you just want to mess around with the color that you want, and then you want to go to offset to color the stars. I'm trying to make this as easy and as doable and quickly as possible. And then you can mess around with this over here. You just want to go to basic, and then it'll say color. You can also mess around with this. Just do like this. And now we have the background done. Then you want to add the clip in, and the first clip is the point. So you want to take your point, screenshot, or whatever you did. You want to make sure that it's on top of your background. You just want to go to U, and then split it. Split your clip, and then delete the rest. So this is, you have U. And now you're going to scale this up. You're going to have to do this for all of your clips. So that's what I'm showing you guys now. You're going to scale up. I like to do it around 160, and then you're going to go to remove BG, and then you're going to do chroma key, and then select the green, and then adjust the intensity. So now it's just the character in the background. And then we'll get with how to make it look better quality after we have all our clips in. Now you're going to do this pose right here, and then you want to take this pose right here, put it right next to this. It's gonna go, and you're gonna, you cannot hide. Once they're done saying hide, you just wanna split it and delete. So now we have like that. You wanna make it the same size and positioning. Now you see the guys coming up. You wanna click that clip. You wanna click the first one, and then push the button that says add keyframe next to position. You're gonna make sure it's under, like, next to position, and it's gonna be the little diamond. You're gonna click that. And then at the end, so you want to go to the very end, and then you want to, you want to move your clip down. Make sure the Y is still at 1.7. Make sure the X is still at 0 because you don't want it to look like it's zigzagging. So you want to be at the very beginning, and you're going to push this little add keyframe button. And it's going to be a little it's going to be a little diamond. And then you want to put the Y, the same thing as your second clip right here. Then you want to put that as 117. And now it'll look like this. Just like that. Now you want to take your screen recording of the point. So you want to have a screen recording of the point. You want to end it on bring them hands come outside. This edit does take a little bit of time. This is like blowing it off. I don't really know what it's called at this moment. It does say it on the emotes though. So you want to get this emote where it's going like this. So this is going to be peek inside. You're going to do a keyframe on scale only. At the end of the clip, you want to do it. You want to add one. At the end of the clip, you want to add one where it's about right here. You may have to do a position one too if yours is a little off center like mine. It doesn't really matter how perfect it is, guys. As long as you try it, it'll look amazing. So now it should look like this. And then you may want to make it a little bit faster. So you want to scoot your keyframe a little over if it does seem a little bit slow. And you want to do that don't be acting shy emote. Now you want to do the little head tilt emote. Sorry. Okay, so now we're gonna do the keyframe. Now it's like the opposite of the first one that we did. One of the first keyframes that we did. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start at the beginning, of course, like always, and then you want to do position, add a keyframe, and then at the end you want to go down to where you can't see it anymore, or you can just see like the very tip of their head. And now you want to get your flying emote. So now what you want to do is you want to, at the beginning of your clip, you want to start up. You can just see their feet. Add your keyframe, and then at about the middle. So when it says fly, you want to make sure that they're down. And then you want to put it to the middle right here of your background. Sorry. Now it should look like this. And then you're gonna do like your chilling on the wall emote. You wanna grab your chilling on the wall emote, whatever it's called. Sorry guys, I don't remember these emotes.
I said, Jada, can you slide? This was her reply. So for real.
And then you wanna make sure that the clip goes until I'm so for real.
I'm so for real.
So right after it says I'm so for real, you wanna delete the clip. Split and then delete. If it spins once, you wanna split the clip and then delete the rest.
I said, Jada, can you slide? This was her reply.
So when it gets to the back, sorry.
I said, Jada, can you slide? This was her reply. I said, Jada, can you?
Just like that. Then you wanna split it and then you wanna delete, and you wanna make it slow. So when it says this was her reply, you want to end the clip. So at that cut right here, when it changes backgrounds, take the clip, and it's just gonna be really small. You want to split the clip when their back is turned, and then you want to go up here and then go to freeze, and then it'll add a freeze frame. There'll be a freeze frame right here. Now we're going to add our girls clips. And you want to first add the one that's leading. Start at the front and then end in the front. This should be reversed. So like right here, you want to have it under, but then you have to change it so it's over. I do need to make her spin. the other way though. Wait, nope, I had the right way. I'm sorry, guys. This is confusing for me. You need to match it up now. So this should be like this. It's about right here. She should appear. This all just depends, just matters on how fast you spun and stuff. We're also gonna have to add some keyframing here as well. So you're gonna start here, just like this, and then you wanna add a keyframe for position, and then you wanna move her against his back like that. So let's go like this. And then, so once she's right here, and then just copy the X coordinates. Make sure the Y coordinates are the same as well.
Can you slide? This was her reply.
And then again, you want to add a keyframe here. And then you want to make sure when he has his back turned. So we're going to split the clip again. And this is where the tricky part comes in. You have to move this up, just like this, above his clip.
This was her reply.
Add the keyframe to where she is here.
This was her reply. I'm so for real.
Move this out of the way.
Her reply.
And now we need a freeze frame clip of her. So you're just going to split, copy, and paste. And then you want to make a freeze frame, delete the actual screen recording, and then just add the freeze frame in. And then you only want it to where it says I'm so real. So where his ends. So it'll look like this.
Don't be acting shy. I heard it said I want to.
Sorry, I just hit my mic.
I said, Jada, can you slide? This was her reply. I'm so for real.
And now you're going to need a screenshot of a throne. So what I do is I just search up a picture of a throne. That's what I'm going to be doing. Now you're going to go to remove background and chroma key. You're going to do the white. Now you need the screenshot or screen recording of the girl sitting. There wasn't an emote for this, so what I did is on Catalog Avatar Creator, you can make your own poses and then just sit her in the chair like that. And then there you have that.
You in the presence of a queen, you supposed to kneel. Don't even need to post a reel.
Now, for this, don't even need to post a reel. You should know it's real. So then you need the 2 poses. I'm not sure if I put the 2 poses on the list or not. It doesn't really matter what poses you use. As long as they're just like poses, it'll look really cute. So what you're going to do, you're going to bring the poses and you're just going to put it to the side. Because you're going to have to use an emote for this. An animation for this, sorry. So you're going to go to in, then you're going to push mask, and you're just going to scroll down until you see deck scroll. And make sure that if it does zoom in, it's like right here. And then split, and then delete. So it's going to look like this. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to media over here, push library, and then just take the white screen. And then you're just going to make it doesn't matter what size. You can make it any size that you want. And then you're going to go to text, and then you want to do default text, and you want to go to preset style, this one. And then the text that you're going to use, it doesn't really matter what text you use because it's just going to be the text. I usually use this one. And then you're going to go to animation again. And you're going to use this animation right here where it turns and then goes down. So you're going to first select all these and then create compound clip. And then you want to go to animation. And then you want to go to combo. And you want to go to 3D. And then you're just going to make this faster. Sorry. And then you want to just add this all together. But don't even. And then you can just clip that a little bit. And then add the scroll. Just a little bit slower, I think. And you want to grab your other pose that you did. It's going to fly off into the distance. You're gonna add a keyframe by position again, and then you want to also add a keyframe and rotate too. And then you want to just rotate her, just going around away. So now you're going to add your hands on your hip pose. I did have a really good comment saying that when she said you want that smoke for real, have her like a gun in her hand. I didn't do that just because I didn't want to go through the trouble of re-recording everything and having to like redo the outfit and everything. But that was a really good idea. So definitely take that into consideration if you're doing this. Definitely do that because it's a really good idea. And then you would add a keyframe of her over here. Wait, let me make sure. So you want to have a keyframe of her over here, and then, but instead of her just sitting there, you want to have her kind of like flying. So you can just see the tip of her hat right here. Add a keyframe of position and rotate, and then rotate her back. Oh wait, sorry guys. So to the tip of her hat, and then just quickly you want to have her about here. Now you need the pose and her spinning. That one's screen recording. Start her front as always, and then end when she gets back to front. And you definitely want to speed this up a lot because you want to have it done pretty soon. And the end is just gonna be her walking.
You cannot hide, bring them hands, come outside. Take off your disguise, peek inside. In my ride, don't be acting shy. I heard it's up, I wanna fly. I said, Jada, can you slide? This was her reply. I'm so for real. You in the presence of a queen, you supposed to kneel. Don't even need to post a reel. You should know it's real. You want the smoke for real. Don't make me leave you tripping like you broke it here.
Now we're gonna make it look high quality. Have the saturation set at -5, exposure 6, contrast 4, highlight 8, sharpen 100, and clarity 100. You guys can pause if you guys need to. And then we're gonna go to filters, and then you're gonna go clear 2, and this makes it look clear. You're gonna go to effects. You're gonna search up luminance, and then add that. It looks really crazy right now, but just turn the strength down. A lot better actually. Okay. Now you're gonna stay on effects and go to sharpen. And then it's gonna say fancy sharpen, and it's gonna look like this. It's gonna have all the colors. You're gonna turn the colors down to 0 and the filters down to 0 as well. This is gonna have a nice pendulum look, and it's gonna have some noise on it as well. Just turn the glow down, and then you can turn the range down to if you would like, and then the atmosphere down. Just mess around with how you like it, because it really just depends on the clip that you have. So now we're finally almost done with the edit. Now we have to do the text. So you're gonna push the plus on default text. You're gonna go to system, and you're gonna push CC Conizina. Sorry if I'm butchering that name. I'm so sorry. I love this text. It's one of my favorites. And then you want to push black and white, like this, and then make it so it pops out a little bit. And then you just want to I can't speak. Sorry guys. And now you just want to copy the lyrics. So this does take a while because you have to like make sure it lines up and everything. So I'll be back when I'm done with this, and then I'll show you guys how to do animations of the text. So you're just going to get all your text, just like this, and then you want to push animation, and you're just gonna find one that you like. I like to use throw out and blur. So it's gonna look just like this. And then since we did use some pro features, and if you're not pro, don't worry. What you're gonna do is just go in full screen, and then all you want to do is go in full screen, and then just screen record it. I hope this tutorial helped you guys. If you do get my tutorial, definitely tag me in it so I can see what you guys did with it, and if you guys put your own spin on it, I would love to see that. So So tag me at BrookToysGames, and hope it's helped you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Please click the like button and subscribe. Bye, guys.